Hi guys, I hope you're good. Ger40, and we are on the daily chart. And in regards to this chart, one thing that I see that is very much important is the fact that we have this overextended W formation over here. It's an overextended W formation because that first leg is higher than the second leg, right? As you guys can see, right? And it has a neckline at this point, right? To add to that, guys, another important thing is the fact that the market has rejected this very important or very strong level of resistance, as we've had 3 rejections at that point more or less, right, which tells us that we're getting ready to see the market push further down. Another confirmation that tells us that the market is getting ready to move further down is the fact that this daily channel has been broken to the downside, as you guys can see. And as I've said, guys, this to me indicates that we're getting ready to see the market push further down to at least this level, and at that level we might potentially then look for a potential buying opportunity, right? Another confirmation to add to these confirmations is the fact that we have let me just show you, we have another M structure at this point, or 8-wall top. Let me just actually draw it out over here, which has a neckline at that point, and we can see that the neckline has been broken to the downside, and currently the market is retesting, or rather testing, the neckline, right? So what's happening is we have this channel, right, and we have that structure in this manner, which has a neckline at that point. Price went back up to the neckline to test it, and at that neckline is where we should be looking for potential selling opportunities, right? We should be looking for potential selling opportunities, right? And our first take profit, in my humble opinion, should be this level over here. And why do I say that level? That is because if I can just zoom out, this level over here is actually the neckline of this bigger M, or rather W structure, right? So what I'm going to do now is just add a small neckline to that M structure, because it is very much important. So just bear with me, guys. Let's have a look. There we go. We could say that that's our neckline of our M formation. From here, I'm just going to head down to the H4 chart, and on the H4 chart the pattern is much clearer, as you guys can see, because we have, as I said, this M structure which has a neckline at that point. Price broke to the bottom side of that neckline, then went back up to retest, or rather to test the neckline, and at this point, in my humble opinion, is where we should be looking for potential selling opportunities. And if you manage to get a sell entry at this point, I would say hold up until price reaches this level, and at this point is where you should be looking to take your profit, right? Another thing that I see that is also very much interesting is the fact that we have at this level this candlestick over here. What it is a bearish candlestick with a small body and quite a long lower wick, and it tells us that the market at some point or another, I always say, has to come down to that level to grab that liquidity, because liquidity is a level at which the market needs to reach, and it also represents money which needs to be triggered by the market, right? But in as far as buying or selling at this point in time, I don't see any opportunities. Having said that, my bias at this point is to look for potential buying opportunities at this level, and as I said, your take profit should be this level over here, right? And the reason why I say so is because, if I can just recap, guys, number one, we had, let me just go back to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we had multiple rejections at this level, which was a very strong level of resistance. It still is. Number two is that we have this channel which has been broken to the bottom side at this point, right? And it's confirmation that we should be looking for potential selling opportunities. Number three, if I can just zoom in and in fact go back to the H4 chart, we have this M structure over here, and the neckline has been broken, right? And also price went back to the neckline to test it. So these are reasons why I say that we should be looking for selling opportunities, and our take profit should be this level over here, right? If I can just actually add a line to that level so that you can see it clearly. So we can say that our take profit should be around this level over here, right? So that is it as far as my analysis goes. I just hope that it makes sense, and Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the content and also like the actual content. Peace out.